Okay, here's a classic game, 1942. Had this one in my arcade near my house, and I used to play it a lot. I wasn't great at it, but it's fun. And I don't know if a lot of people know about it anymore. So you got your you can move around on the screen. Oh, blow these guys up. You can kind of do that flip. I just pushed a button to kind of, if someone's shooting at you, you can kind of avoid it. Do another flip there, whoa. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom, blown up. Okay, this game is Zaxxon. It had a 3D element. As you see, you can kind of go up and down, and it's a little hard to kind of get the full feeling of it, but there's these gas tanks you have to hit in order to recharge, and these rockets are constantly launching. If you look at your shadow, it's a good way to kind of gauge where you are or shooting at things. I had this for the ColecoVision, and I loved it. Oh, oh, boom, see that rocket came up, got me. Funny kind of cut screen there. But you can shoot, you know, a lot of things are active. You know, it's the kind of game where you play it, you learn a little bit better how to kind of handle it. And each level gets a little harder. And then there's this sort of level where these ships come, enemy planes. It says 17 planes. It sort of shows my fuel level. I think they kind of ignore, no, fuel, actually you need to have enough fuel to complete. If you run out of fuel, you die. And also when they're in your same height, a little crosshair will appear. I just kind of go up and down and try to line up with them and not get shot as best I can. But yeah, I had this for the ColecoVision. It was very similar. The only difference was the turrets on the ground in the previous level wouldn't shoot at you, but everything else was the same or very similar. So let's see, now that I think the entrance is a little smaller, the levels look different. I need the fuel. Oh, dang, I hit the wall, so you have to kind of squeeze through things. Fuel, delicious fuel. I guess in the future, even petrol is important. Game over, super game. Now, oh, I got my name in. Whoa, running out of time. And then you go to end. Boop, there I am, yay. So here's Gorf, one of my all-time favorites. It kind of combines 4 different sort of games. But so this is, you know, basically the Space Invaders level, but you get a shield when you're not firing. And if you fire, you can kind of stop your bullet if you know you've missed, which is kind of neat. You can kind of see how you can kind of hyper shoot. So you have to kind of let them go. Super fun game. I'll just kind of speed through this hopefully and get us to the next level. Come on. There we go. And when you finish a level, they say, oh, I ran right into that. It's called laser attack. When you finish a level, like all 4 levels, oh, sorry about that. They will say, like, you know, lieutenant or something. They give you a rank. It's cool. Okay. Now here's the Galaxian level. That's how it happens, is it kind of feels like he moves, your character moves. Oh, this one's fun. These little gorfs pop out and they drop these things. Little TIE fighter-y things. You can tell it's having a little trouble drawing it. It kind of disappears for a second. But I chickened out and fired again. Okay, now for the last level, the flagship. You have to hit that little, oh, you got me. You got to hit that little hole right there where the reactor is, and kaboomski. Okay, so this is Star Trek. The original motion picture game. This was actually a lot of fun. And it also came out for the Atari, I want to say 5600, maybe 2600, I can't remember. So there, you're the ship, and it shows shields and or thrusters. Where's my thrusters? I forget how to play. Okay, there's thruster, there's shooting, and you also have some missiles. Now you can also, oh, they're gonna destroy my base. Quick, get over here and gotta shoot them. There we go, sector secured. Star base bonus. So yeah, you gotta watch out, these things come flying at you. And then you also have missiles. Where are they? Oh, there we go. Photon torpedoes. Does a lot of damage, but I am having trouble. There we go. Come on. And you can also fly through, and I think it'll recharge some stuff. Let's do it on this level. We'll fly through, let's fly through our base. Oh, there we go. Docked. There we go. Warp time added, photons added, shield recharged. There we go. Oop. Just got hit at the last second. Yeah, so I mean, it's basic, but it really picks up speed as you go. And I really like using the kind of map up above. I do really like this game. Forgot how good it was.
Bonus key. I think there's a bonus level coming up where you actually start, oh, my shield activated, oh. There's actually a level coming up where you, have to shoot, I forget what it's called, we'll have to get to it.
Avoid mines. Okay, here it is. So you have to get this guy and not get hit by the mines. Oh, did I get him? Nope, he got me. Oh, these mines keep exploding. Oh, collision. Simulation complete. That's kind of cool. Okay, this is Star Wars, not to be confused with Star Trek, and Princess Leia's Rebel Forces. This game was really cool. It had a neat, oh, my controller's reversed. Let's go easy just to get started here. It was kind of an inverse, it looked like a joystick you would have for a, like a TIE fighter or something. Okay, there we go. So shoot the TIE fighters and watch out for the fireballs. I am not doing very good here. Getting used to the controls. Oh, watch out, but bam. And you have some shields, uh-oh. This controller is nowhere near as cool as it was in the arcade. I'm just using a joystick and it's not great. I think I could fix that by going in and adjusting it a little. Okay, here's the Death Star. We gotta go down the channel and blow all these things up and not get hurt.
As the levels progress, you have to go up and over things and down past things. They put like blockers in your way, so I'm trying to say.
Okay, and then you have to line up here, and I think I got my rockets off. Oh, it says, "May the Force be with you" on there. Boom! Woo-yah! And then the cycle repeats and it just gets harder and harder, but way fun, way cool. Okay, this is 80's. I love this game. This really is a super, super fun game. Hard, but awesome. Let's drop some quarters in and let's do it. Here they come, and see they're bombing your ships and your fuel tanks. So you gotta get all these guys. I think there's a shield somewhere. I thought you had a shield, I guess not. I can't find it. Oh, and then they're putting down blockers here, and you gotta, things are on fire. It's like, it's nice, it interacts with the environment.
Oh, got me.
Yeah, there's the little, they kind of alert you when something's coming, but if they get blown up, they stop alerting you. Okay, I think that's the last one. Okay, now a little jet engine. We're lifting off. It's kind of neat. You start off on a planet, now you go into space. Now these guys are ridiculously hard. Like, I'm getting lucky right now, but as they grow, they just crash into you. And then you shoot them, you have to hit them dead center, otherwise they like just regrow wings. And there's a few levels of They had this at the pizza place near me down the street, maybe the Wagon Wheel it was called. I can't even remember now. Oh, he's on fire, am I dead? Not supposed to be covered. Oh, come on, I gotta get you there. There we go, got him. And this is awesome where they kind of sneak out of these little jet engines. Oops, game over. But if you blow that up, it's a super fun explosion. Yay! Super great game. Play 80's. Okay, this game is called Quix, Q-I-X. And it's kind of like a, I guess you call it a puzzle game. You gotta watch out for that little thing that's moving around there. You hold down one of these buttons, if I figure out which button it is, and then you kind of create these boxes, and you have to do it, oh, you can't go back on, sorry, there we go. You can't go back on your old line. Oh, and if it touches the line and while you're in motion, you're dead. You have to complete a certain percentage of the screen. Uh-oh, yeah, see I had to go around that little sparkly thing. They'll blow you away if they touch you. And you have a time limit. So it shows you have to clear, I've done 4%, I have to clear 75%. That guy just won't leave me alone. I'm gonna make a run for it. Oh, joystick. Gotta work on that joystick. Oh, dang it, I got myself caught down there. This is a 4-way joystick and I'm using an 8-way joystick. Excuses, excuses. Still a great game, just better with the right joystick. Okay, this game's awesome. It's Spy Hunter. Whoa, and you bounce around and you shoot these things. This game is hard and awesome. I love this game. I used to play at the movie theater. Oh, I crashed right into him. One of the techniques is you sneak up behind and blow up these pods down here before they kind of hatch. Oh. And the 2-player is neat because you're both on the screen at the same time. High speed attack. Awesome game. Kind of this, I don't know what you call it, vector graphics. A whole bunch of great games came out like this. Highly recommended. Okay, this is Rally X. This might even be New Rally X, but this game is truly awesome. So you drive around, you have fuel, and there's other cars, and you can drop smoke screens to kind of block them from following you. And the idea is to get to all these different checkpoint flags. Up there's one, whoop, it's over, but you gotta watch out, that guy's following you. And I did not watch out. So I'm gonna drop a little smoke screen right off the bat. I'm gonna go back up here. Oh. Okay. Gotta be careful going backwards in this game.
Yeah, I was looking over there. Gotta look over there.
Give myself a little head start. Oh, jeez. I'm not good at it, but it's an excellent game. This is Rip Off, old school game. You can play 2-player, which is really a lot of fun. And these ships, which one just blew me up, are trying to steal your little fuel pods, and you have to blow them up. They're trying to rip them off, so you gotta kind of, it's a lot easier with 2 players because they mean business. Oh, come back here, you. Oh, dang it, he got away. They get a little faster, a little tougher, and then they start dropping the pods wherever. Ooh, turn around. Come back, come back. One got away. Cool game. Okay, this is Scramble. A great, great game. So you have fuel. It's another one of these games with fuel, and you shoot and you can drop these bombs. These ships kind of come up at you, and it shows you which round you're. If you get low enough, you can kind of just blow them all up. Drop a few down here. Now you got to get these fuel things periodically, otherwise you will come to a crashing halt. You kind of move forward on the screen. It does get, it's a really cool game. And you know, some of it's just level increase in difficulty, and then some of it is different sort of environments. Okay, I needed that fuel desperately. Whoa, am I gonna get that fuel? Nope. Dang it. Let's see if I can't clear this level there. Okay, now we get into the flying saucer scenario here. Whoa.
this is where I die quite a bit. I run out of fuel. Speaking of running out of fuel, got about half a tank left here.
There we go, good, I got a fuel. Thank goodness they don't launch rockets at this level. So we're in the second if you look along the top. Now here's just kind of stay alive. And I didn't. It's gonna drop to the deck here and hide for a sec. And peekaboo, whoop, drop back down. Oh, dang it. Oh, I got trapped in there. I trapped myself. This is Super Cobra. Kind of a similar game when you look at the graphics and the layout of the screen. This is common for a lot of games. See the little levels at the top, and here's the rockets. It's the same idea, just by, this is by Stern. We have Cosmic Avenger. I love that name. This is very similar to the other games we saw where you, I think I had, you know, you drop the bombs, you shoot. It's just another version of that, but it's, yeah, depending on the arcade you went to, this graphics is far worse. Here we have Time Pilot, another old school classic. You fly around, and as time goes on, you move through time and the enemies get harder and harder. They had this at Fun and Games. Try to save some people while you're here. Oh, they're really on my tail here. Let me do a loop-de-loop and blow them up. Out of my way here. See if I can at least make it to another time zone here. Another time frame, not time zone. You got all sorts of stuff on here. Oh, okay. Oh, I crashed into him. That's usually how that goes. Sooner or later you crash into somebody. Crash into somebody. But it's kind of neat the way the clouds have layers to them. You go under the clouds. It's pretty neat. Oh, I guess you got to shoot that guy more than once. Oh, now I'm in 1940, so we're going to be kind of World War II-ish. Planes are faster. You're going to shoot more. I honestly don't remember how far I ever made it in this game. Not super far is my guess. There we go. I like how they don't accidentally have you shoot the people in the parachute, you know? Your voices go right through them, because that would be really rough. Because you gotta always be shooting in the same, otherwise you are toast. Oh, and here's a countdown of how many planes. I just noticed that, how many planes until you get to the next time frame. Well, game over. So there you go. It's still a super cool game. Okay, this game is Tutankhamun. So, hard game, fun game though. I had this, I think for a home system. Yeah, I just used the kind of the super zap. Oh, that's right, this doesn't work too well with my joystick setup. There we go. And you kind of have blasters left and right. You gotta grab the key, go down here, you kind of appear down here. Oh, I wanna get this treasure. Bleep boop. Let's go up here. Oh, great, oh, the bad guys are coming through now. Benji's in trouble. Benji's in trouble. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, this is Afterburner. They had this at the old arcade. Look at that three-dimensional idea. I love it. Hard game, but yeah, one of these flying shooting games, which is pretty cool. All right, you can launch rockets. It's very quick, and it really does gives you a sense of motion. I mean, if you want to get a little nauseous, I think I got your game for you. Rockets away! And then there's an afterburner button somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that's rockets. Hence the name. I think you can kind of really get going. Oh, incoming. Just gonna strafe sideways. Whoa! Launch a rocket here. So, yeah, one of the early sort of games that felt really fast. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Stage 3. Moving right along. Boom! I had to show the explosion. That's a great explosion. Really good. Okay. Okay, here we have Alien Syndrome. This game was pretty advanced. This is 1987, so I guess things got a little better. But it's cool, 2-player, you can level up your weapons, you get flamethrowers, and there's aliens, and it's just kind of crazy. You know, all this goopy stuff going on. We'll just start round 1. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Sequence, there we go. So 3 time bombs is set. I love it. So there's a map here. So now I've got the map. And I saved somebody too. Here's some of the aliens. Blasting. And then here's some people you can kind of save. But there's another map over. Oh, dang it. That was quick. There's also a map over there. It's really handy for figuring out where you're supposed to go. Let's see, so map, okay. I gotta find these bombs. But in this level, you can just kind of run around, whoop, and you'll sort of see things going on here. What's this? Flamethrower, that's what it was. Oh, I like the flamethrower. That's the exit. We'll get back to you later. This game is pretty awesome. And then you get someone that helps you. A couple little guys will help, I think, block or, oh yeah, they kind of rear shoot, which is awesome. I mean, this is kind of gaming in its sort of, I don't know, heyday, I guess you could say. It really, there's a lot going on here. Big fan. Laser. No. What's in there? Oh, darn it. I lose everybody. There's a question mark there. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to restart. I forgot I'd restart right there. Can I continue? Are you going to let me continue? Continue? No, you got to start back at the beginning. Super great game, though. I mean, a ton of fun. 2-player really is the way to fly on this one. Here we have Berserk. This game is fantastic, and I hope everybody remembers it, but I'm guessing a lot of people don't even know it exists. And it's great. You run around, you can't touch the walls, and you got to shoot these guys. What happens is they end up getting smarter and stronger, and they end up being able to shoot you, like the red ones, I think. And also, if you take too long, here comes that smiley face, which is super creepy when you think about it. Like, a smiley face bouncy ball is going to come and kill you if you don't go fast enough. Like, I don't know who thought that up, but bravo, sir. Whoop, bang, you know, there we go. So it gets harder quickly, but I love there's a lot of variety in the levels, and you gotta be quick. Whoa, like I'm not being quick and I'm gonna get zappified. But look at that, the levels are different each constantly. Like they really have a ton of variety. Oh, there we go. Ah, dang it. It's a hard game. Super cool game though. Check it out. Here we have Bosconian, another one of my all-time favorites. 1981, really advanced for 1981. Very similar to Star Trek in a way, where you have to go to bases and watch out for ships that are coming at you, but, oh, alert, on. But the way the bases shoot at you as well, and there's a ton of variety as they get harder, and you know, you have you gotta kind of get in this little, they start closing up the little, see that red thing? I have to shoot that. If I shoot in there, boom, it blows up. So you have to blow up all the bases. That's kind of the idea. And I have played it multiple times where you end up, oh, here's a fleet squadron after me, where you end up, get you, yeah. Oh, it's launching something directly at me. Run away. Oh, okay. Where, yeah, it starts closing doors on that little reactor. But again, kind of a similar game, but really cool. Oh, geez Louise, that's not simple. I'm only on level 1. I forget if there's any other buttons. I think it's just shoot, which is, the simplicity is pretty good. You know, it's just fun to play. And I believe that you can continue to, so you could really get somewhere, even though it would be a quarter eater. Depending on your skill, you know, I usually at least get 3-4 levels in before I start getting blown up. And of course, there's some free guys at some point. I don't remember the timing. Oh, see, that one was covered for a second. It makes it a little harder. Your window of opportunity is much less. Oh, dang it. You got me. Alert off. I think he's saying alert off. Alarm off? I don't know. Boom.
Up goes the weasel. Alert, alert. Oh, yeah, you better be alert. I'm gonna blow you up. Dang it, dang it. Okay. I got you. Alright, I gotta get that base. Here we go. I'm gonna line up underneath and come up so you position yellow. Kind of neat. It lets you know when things are coming and whoa. These purple ones are very pesky little buggers. They really get your number. Up.
I like how you fire front and back. That is super helpful in this game. Otherwise the game would just be, I think, just not a lot of fun, honestly. Okay, I got the base. I got the base by crashing into it. But you can continue the game, and that's one thing that's fun, so you can really get far in this game. Here we have Crystal Castles, and the original stand-up arcade game had a roller ball. And it's a hard game, and the roller ball made it pretty good. I'm using a joystick here, but and I think you can jump, and you have to get all these little dots. Oh, and the bad guys can eat the dots too. In a way, that can kind of help you. And there's ones with elevators, and there's bees that come after you, and you know, this looks like a hack version, FXL. I don't know what that is. Yeah, this is definitely not the original version, but we'll just play with it for now. It's the same idea.
Let's see how you can kind of speed up and slow down. It's kind of slippery. Ooh, these trees are following me. It's like super paranoia kind of game. And I like the sounds. Oh, I better get out of here. I need that one. Here we go. Oh, here come the bees. I'm taking too long. Or hornets or whatever they're wasps. Oh, good, they took off. Ah, dang it. Oh, no, weasels.
And then you just kind of pick up where you left off. Dun, dun, dun. Cool, right? Oh yeah, this was a classic one where you can go in there's like this little elevator, and you have to watch out for the skeleton. Everyone probably remembers this level if they played it. Ah, good stuff.